we're seeing green when it comes to the box office. That is because heroes are not born, they're mutated. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back for an animated reboot set in the Big Apple.
We caught up with the cast before the SAG-AFTRA strike began and found out what sets this movie apart from all the others in the franchise. Take a look.
This is insane. Turtle, mutant, karate teens. I want to know everything about you.
Cowabunga, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. A new generation of the crime-fighting, shelled vigilantes are karate chopping their way out of the sewer they call home and onto the big screen for an action-packed adventure with an all-new look.
We want to make this movie look like a living comic book, and we had to pick something that could drive the style and drive all of the decisions. And for us, we're like, well, it's a teenage movie. It's about everything we're doing is trying to support the idea of these being real, authentic, relatable teens. What if we made it look like the drawings you do when you're a teenager?
Once the design and ideas were in place, the casting for the teenage sword-wielding ninjas was next. And who knows teenagers better than teens themselves? The film wrangled up the energetic voices behind the mask-wearing turtle teens in the animated reboot that included a slew of notable actors who were up for the job.
I'm Micah Abbey, and I play Donatello.
I'm Brady Newton, and I play Raphael.
I'm Nicholas Cantu, and I play Leonardo.
And I'm Shaman Brown Jr., and I play Michelangelo.
I'm awesome.
I'm one of the guys that is getting physical in the booth, and I'm like doing the hand motions and karate chops. They had to put like a gymnast's bar in front of my mic because I was getting like too close. So they even had to like have me hunker down because I was getting too physical.
For me, when we were doing like any sort of the action scenes, like I'm always just running in place, and like when I'm throwing jabs, I'm like,
Yeah, because I feel like it'd be weird if I just stood there and I was like, Kia! Rah!
Enough talk! I dream about fighting every night.
You've got a rage problem, right?
It's not a problem!
The whole process has just been amazing and incredible, you know. Shout out to Jeff and Seth for always making us comfortable, you know, in ourselves and making us feel, you know, help us be authentic as possible.
Yeah.
After years living away in hiding, the young hero set out into the big city to win the hearts of New Yorkers. But it doesn't come without making a few friends and enemies along the way.
Whoa. What the? Y'all some little tortoises.
The brothers face off against an evil army of mutants and one of the flyest villains in the Turtleverse, played by voice acting newcomer Ice Cube.
He's, you know, New York's finest. He's flyer than any than Ron O'Neal ever was. So he's the man, you know. He's the updated 2023 Superfly. You know, so you gotta love him.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
If you've never seen a Ninja Turtle movie, this is the one to see because you'll be caught up to speed. And if you've seen them all, this is the one to see because there's new twists, new turns, and there's a lot of homage paid to the franchise from throughout the years.
And the West Coast rap legend has some big dreams for his villainous character.
Superfly may need a spin-off, you know what I mean? We need, like, you know, the Superfly crew or something like that, you know, the Super Maggots, you know, something. We gotta make sure that Superfly stay in the franchise.
But if you want to check out all the Mutant Mayhem for yourself, buckle up and get ready for a shell of a time.
August 2nd.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem hits theaters today.